Business can be a dirty game, and if you don't want to become one of the headlines, watch out. Learn a lesson from our Rolodex of hell. Here's our top 5 fraud stars. In at 5, Turkey's Mehmet Aydin. The crafty 26-year-old created an online game, Farm Bank, loosely based on Farmville. Players bought into a real farm, except it was an even more real Ponzi scheme. Aydin fled the country, taking $129 million with him. At 4, Nigeria's Emmanuel Unwuda. Airport, anyone? Impersonating Nigeria's central bank governor, he convinced a Brazilian bank to invest $242 million in his new airport. Except their investment didn't take off, because the airport didn't even exist. In at 3, the Philippines' Michael de Guzman and the biggest gold fraud ever.
We got a gold mine. We got a gold mine. We got a gold mine! Yeah!
The lead geologist for Briex Minerals persuaded investors they'd found 70 million ounces in Indonesia. Briex went from the brink of bankruptcy to being worth $4.5 billion. But when investors started to sniff around, Guzman cracked and killed himself. And the truth soon came out. In at number 2, Italy's Aldo Bonosoli and Belgium's Count Alain de Villiers. During the oil crisis, the electrician and nobleman, an odd duo, convinced the world that their invention could find black gold using gravitational waves. France's oil giant Elf invested $150 million, but the technology turned out to be as mythical as the elf. And when the fraud was revealed, the French government was so embarrassed that they covered up the whole affair. And finally, top of the list, the veteran, silver-haired socialite and trusted Manhattan investor, Bernie Madoff. He defrauded his investors, including Steven Spielberg, Kevin Bacon, and John Malkovich, of around $65 billion.
I made so many mistakes.
Those warm, smiling eyes hiding the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time. Arrested in 2008, the octogenarian is now serving a 150-year sentence. See you in 2158, Bernie. You see, crime doesn't pay. Well, not always anyway.